welcome to today's episode of Afro-Scientific Spirituality. My name is Ife West. If this is your first time on the channel, you're highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concept from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I will be talking about a very popular subject in Nigeria. And this subject needs no introduction to people in Nigeria. But I want to talk about it on this channel because somebody asked about it from America. I knew you are not from Nigeria. This person wants to know the meaning of the term Yahoo Plus and what it means. So I said, why not do a video on it after all? It's about time that we talk about this very thing from a spiritual angle or perspective. Okay, so before you know about Yahoo Plus, you need to know about Yahoo. Okay, in Nigeria, there's something we call Yahoo or Yahoo Yahoo. If you are from Nigeria, everybody knows these subjects. Okay, so if you are not from Nigeria, you need to know what it is today. When we say the Yahoo, what we are talking about is a coded word for what is known as internet fraud, internet scam. If you are familiar with Nigeria, you know Nigeria have a bad reputation for fraud, online scam, whereby we see people with fake personas or fake profiles online, trying to do different ways of getting money from people. So this was a situation that came out in Nigeria about more than 20 years ago. So it actually came with the inception of the corruption of our previous military administration during the time of a president we called Ibrahim Babangida. This was a military president that kind of legalized fraud in Nigeria. This is a situation whereby businesses, people were just defrauding people up and down in the country, taking people's money, promising things they will not give you, or coming as businessmen, they just take your money, they just disappear. It was becoming something very popular. And so in order to curb this crisis or this situation, the government created a law, a section that they called Section 419 in our constitution. This Section 419 deals with the problem of what is known as advanced free fraud. This is a situation whereby somebody will promise you a little amount of money. In return, you have to pay a bigger sum of money. So we call it advanced fraud. Advanced fraud, you pay a little fee upfront and then you get the bulk of the money. So we call this term advanced free fraud. The section that deals with it in the law, in the Nigeria Constitution, is called Section 419. So we use this term when we say somebody is a 419 in Nigeria. It means that the person is a scammer. Okay, it's a fraudulent person. It deceives people, takes people money. It's a grifter. If you know, let me put it, the grifter. Okay, somebody that will come to you smooth talking, pretend to be very nice, try to want to help you. Then the person will just take all your money and then they will vanish. Okay, you know them as grifter. Then when it comes online, due to the use of the proliferation of the internet, many people now came online and they start doing this scam online. So that becomes we call it Yahoo. The name Yahoo was due to the popularity of the first email service, that Yahoo Mail. So a lot of people use the Yahoo Mail for this, but now Yahoo may have died, and what we have is Gmail now. So we also call it G. There are different names for this. You can call it G, you can call it Yahoo Yahoo. Okay, so this is something that came due to the result of rapid corruption and decay in the government sector or the leadership sector of Nigeria, and this thing is still ongoing. So in Nigeria now, we have different kind of fraud. It is not only this online fraud. The government of Nigeria is the biggest fraud. We have a cabal of leaders or people that are claiming to be leaders, but they are actually rulers. These are evil people, the worst of the worst kind of people that have been able to slowly slip into places of power, and now they are holding that country hostage. Okay, so the biggest fraudsters you're going to find in Nigeria are the government of the people, the ones that are not called the APC governments. They are government of criminals. I have to say this. Even the PDP, they are government of criminals as well. We call them Papa Deceive Peking APC, All People's Corruption Congress or something like that. We also have religion and politics. Politics is there. Religion is another big fraud. We have these so-called mega pastors in Nigeria, where all of them have private jets. They no longer want to go to heaven to enjoy anymore. All these people, the pastors and the politicians, all of them are fraudsters. These are the people that are holding the country in bondage. Why the politicians are holding the government sector, retarding progress, stealing as much as they can carry. The pastors are locking down the spiritual progression of the country, carrying people into big churches and doing what they call Ponzi scheme by people paying tithes to them. They promise you heaven, promise you products that you cannot see in this life until you die. So this is a very big fraud. The Islam too, they also promise you the same thing. They even went further to promise their men 72 virgins in addition. These are things you will never see until you die. So the scam is a very big business in Nigeria. Nigeria is like a business center. It's not a country. It's a country that was created as a slave colony. Until today, it's still operated like a slave colony. They don't teach history in Nigeria. They only teach you colonial history. They don't teach pre-colonial history. A lot of people in Nigeria don't know African history. That's why they only bury themselves in religion. Part of the reason I decided to be teaching history, to be teaching this subject online, because you're not going to find it in any institution in Nigeria where they teach African history. You're not going to find it the way I teach it. There's no place like that. Even there's no university teaching quantum physics in Nigeria. So a lot of people have to go out if you want to learn these courses. A lot of students need to travel out to other countries to go and get themselves properly educated. Our educational system is another very big scam. Again, they take your money for 4 years course. You're going to spend up to 8-9 years in Nigeria due to strike and all sort of nonsense. You come back, you still don't get a job. You have to go and learn how to do handwork again. We have many graduates that after finishing university, they go and learn how to do electrical work. They go and sell recharge cards. This is phone cards on the streets. Some of them go to do hawking. Some of them go to ride motorbike, what we call keke or taxi driver. Some even do bricklayer. I have friends that I graduated in Nigeria. Those people, they still don't have a job till today. Many of them are driving keke. And these are people with good university results. They are driving keke. Can you imagine driving motorcycle? If you want to drive motorbike, why do you have to go to university? You should have started driving that motorbike ever since you left secondary school. You do see people now leaving university as graduates, getting NYC certificate. They are not doing nails, polishing nails. They call it beautification, doing makeup, learning how to bake cake for survival, selling pure water for survival, and doing POS business on the street under an umbrella. These are graduates. Why is this like this? Because our politicians have stolen our future. Even to the 4th generation right now in Nigeria, they don't have any plan for them. If you are from Nigeria, you are on your own. The whole country is a scam. Let me just tell you this. The whole country is a scam. It's one big scam. Okay? Nothing works in that country. We don't have constant power supply. We don't have good roads. We don't have security. We don't have hope and a future as an average person. Your future is not secure, so you have to create your own future for yourself. So the average Nigerian have to be 10 times hardworking in this lifetime. You have to be very, very versatile. If you want to have money, you want to have a good life, you have to be working overtime. Okay, this is the reason you see a lot of Nigerians excel when they travel out of the country, because it's like they are living in hell in that place. So when you leave hell, You go to somewhere you can breathe a little, they start excelling. We have this kind of situation in that country, a situation of constant chaos and commotion that is being fueled and enabled by the uh, insincerity of the government and the inequality in that country and the corruption that is being fostered by the people that are supposed to be bringing justice to the community. So surviving in Nigeria is an ordeal. This is what have led many of the youths in that country to start looking for ways to make money. And they have discovered that they can make money by going into this thing they call Yahoo Yahoo, these online frauds. So due to the hardship they are facing, the lack of opportunities, the hunger, many of them have gone into these crimes online. That's why we see a lot of scams coming from the country. Okay, they are being forced into it by the government that have stolen their future, stolen their destiny. And guess what? This government have now created something they call EFCC to also be cashing these youths and putting them in prison. You never see this EFCC going after corrupt government officials. They never catch governors, they never catch contractors, they never catch the pastors. They only go after these youths. So youths in Nigeria are seriously oppressed. Okay, if you are familiar with recent happenings, you know what they call handsars. This was a situation whereby police start coming after youths because they suspect many youths of doing fraud to make money. If they see a youth dressing very fine or living comfortable, they come to check the phone. If they see anything on the phone, you have a foreign contact, even a foreign phone number, they accuse you of being a fraudster. The next thing, they are going to rob you. They're not even going to try you properly. They are going to steal all the money from the youth accounts and can even kill the person. So policemen, many of them now became armed robbers, start robbing youths and killing so many youths in the country, checking people's phones and laptops without warrant and just kidnapping youths and extorting them. So this led to that protest that we called EndSARS that almost shut down the country until some corrupt leaders again ordered soldiers to kill the youths that are occupying the place in Lagos. That issue is still on ground. So the people in Nigeria, they are in a hostage situation. The citizens, the good citizens, because of the way the country is now currently being planned. The youth of that country have been oppressed. Recently, they tried to take back power by supporting this man in the Labour Party. Of course, you see the massive rigging that happened. The rigging was the worst in the history of Nigeria. So we see that Nigeria is under siege. So we have the issue of Yahoo. Then the issue of Yahoo Plus now that you asked me about is the situation whereby the person that is doing this Yahoo scam online is now employing the use of darker aspects of African spirituality to enhance whatever they are doing to make it successful. This is having to make contact with deities or going to spiritualists to get sort of help or power or support from them to be able to apply it to whatever they are doing to become more successful or more prosperous. It is the same thing as a businessman that is doing a business that want to get more prosperity. You go to do some spiritual work to make your business come on top. Same thing they are now applying into the Yahoo Yahoo business so that they can also have big money. Though we see this situation whereby a lot of youths or some youths now do different kind of spells. Some are very dark. Some have come to the point whereby they are even killing people for human sacrifices to make money online. Okay, we have seen videos of youths that have stealing people's pints, stealing the female underwears to do some kind of evil spells so that they can make money. They can be more productive in this Yahoo Yahoo. It became very popular in Nigeria. Pints and boxers were stolen. Even my boxer was also stolen. Both male and female underwears. If you son your pants, on your bra or your underwear in Nigeria, you have to be very careful because some of these Yahoo boys, they are very desperate. They will steal your pint and use it to do ritual for making money. They steal boxers as well. So people are very careful of their underwears. It is one spell that they are doing. Women menstrual pads were also stolen as well. I've seen videos of some Yahoo boys that were eating shit, feces of other people. That is part of the money-making spell. We have seen so many things in that country. We have seen videos of Yahoo boys killing people, especially runs girls. They're killing and butchering girls, their heads, private parts, breasts. They're using all this to make evil spells so that they can make money in their Yahoo work. This is happening in Nigeria. Okay, they call it subscription, by killing people every month or killing people every year to renew whatever is giving them money. They say they are subscribing. So from time to time, they always kill people. So there's a lot of ritual killings going on in that country in the name of Yahoo Plus. Okay, if you go on the news, you type just Google Yahoo or cyber scam on internet in Nigeria, you're going to see a lot of cases. People have been killing their mothers, killing their children, killing their friends, their girlfriends. This is a very big problem. And what is also fueling this killing is the ritual movies that are being enacted by Nigeria Hollywood once again. So many people in Nigeria believe what they see on TV. So when they see people keep showing you that the only way to get money is to kill somebody, that once you kill somebody, you bring their eyes, their private parts, you're going to be a millionaire. People think it's easy for them to do this kind of things. They are tired of suffering. They just want to breathe. They just want to enjoy. They will find who they can kill. So I have been saying it, and a lot of people have been speaking that they need to ban these ritual killing movies in Nigeria because it's just too much. If you are from outside the country now, you will think Nigeria is all about ritual killings because this is what they had in their movie. This is what you think it's all about secret societies. They cannot have something that is more productive. Then they're going to have videos of hope. You are not working, you are praying, then luck will come. Destiny helper, making people to be lazy. One thing you need to know is that the Nollywood industry in Nigeria is being controlled by the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church, they are the ones controlling it, and the essence of them controlling it is to destroy or disparage or to depict African spirituality in a negative light, so that people will look on African spirituality as evil. They will run to the church. So all they portray from morning till night is the negative aspects of African spirituality, and they always come the so-called protagonist, which is always the pastor and Jesus Christ, always comes on top of every situation. So a lot of people are being brainwashed by this. Fortunately, they cannot control our music industry. Every artist have their own vision. So you see our music now is now, Afrobeat is now the trending music in the whole world now. We are still waiting for our movies to catch up, but due to the suppression and the destruction by the Catholic Church, our movie industry is in shambles. They have not been able to break into Hollywood. They are still where they have misbehaving, and all sort of nonsense is going on there. It's just like a cesspool for prostitutes and bootlickers. Our old Nollywood, you're going to see a lot of girls there that are there to become popular so that the politicians can become their customers. You could see a lot of brainless, useless people there. But in music, we see artists that are breaking waves. Artists like Burna Boy, Rema, Whiskey. A lot of Nigerian artists are taking the music to the next level because they cannot be controlled. So you see what is holding us back. Our government, religion, and politics is actually what is stifling the destiny of the youths. Recently, Bitcoin was banned in that country because they discovered that youths were going into blockchain. They were actually making money. They didn't want the youths to make money to be able to stand up to these criminal politicians. They find a way to ban Bitcoin. But still yet, youths are still trying. It's like the youths are constantly under attack in that country. So a lot of them are migrating. Of course, they are traveling out. They also put a law now. Passport you can get within 2 days. Now you get it in 3 to 6 months. They don't want youths to leave the country, but many youths are fed up with Nigeria because they are tired of this kind of government that is always lying to them. A government that is totally irresponsible, that is all about stealing the future of the youths. So a lot of people, they are tired. So you see a lot of Nigerians leaving the country. And once you go out, you see life is easy, everything is going well. You don't want to go back. You put cake on the table, you put biscuit. Somebody's going to go for cake. So once you have tested a better life, why will you want to settle for less? You can't want to settle. I left Nigeria more than 15 years ago. It's almost 20 years now. I've been traveling to different countries because of this nonsense that I saw. I say, no, I cannot take this nonsense anymore. I'm too big for this nonsense. I cannot take it. So I left, and I only go there for visitation because of this kind of things, and they are not changing. We still having bad people coming. What can we do? We have to find a way to stand against the government. We have to find a way to make the place a better place. We have to find a way to give hope to the people. So we encourage our youth to be more hardworking, to go into the IT industry, and of course to find a way to survive, do anything to survive. Right now, most people are thinking of how to survive. We see a lot of youth engaging in this Yahoo, prostitution, runs babe, whatever they can do. This is people that their future have been stolen. And it's a very painful situation. So, but still, yes, I still give kudos to Nigerian youth. Despite all this hardship, all these obstacles, Nigerian youth, everywhere, every country they go, they are always excelling. In academics, they are number one. In innovation, IT, industrialness, they are very hardworking. One thing you're going to find is Nigerians are very, very hardworking people. Anywhere they find themselves, and this makes people to be envious of them. In South Africa, they are very, very hardworking. In America, same thing. Anywhere they find themselves, they find a way to survive, and they thrive, and they always survive. So this is part of what they have learned in that place called a living hell called Nigeria. So there are a lot of scams in Nigeria. We have face-to-face. We have different kind of scam. Come and work, come and buy investments, Bitcoin, all kind of job dey. Many job dey wey people dey do online. Okay, so you need to know about all these things. Okay, but the biggest one, according to one of my friend, Edo Pikin, the oga kpatakpata of them all, is religion and politics. Is the biggest fraud in Nigeria. Religion and politics is the biggest. If you want to become a career criminal in Nigeria, you go into politics, you don't get arrested, you can steal as you like, you can do anything you want to do. Or you go into religion, you become a pastor, you can steal as you like, it's like a legal license. Those two, if you see a pastor and a politician, they are the biggest criminals in Nigeria. They have license, most times they have diplomatic passport, you can't arrest them. So the oga kpatakpata of them all, religion and politics. That is why I always speak against religion. I always speak against politics on this channel because it is what is destroying our people. Okay, so for people that are doing the G or Yahoo Plus is using spiritual power or backing to amplify whatever you are doing. Okay, so that is what they call Yahoo Plus. Okay, it's as simple as that. So I hope that I have been able to explain it clearly for you, and you know what is happening, and you know what it is today. So your curiosity have been satisfied. Okay, so this is what I have for you on this topic. Questions or comments are welcome. Like and share this video. If you are interested in learning about African spirituality, you can contact me on WhatsApp, or you can go straight to my website, The River of Knowledge. The River of Knowledge is where we are sitting right now. This is the River of Knowledge. Okay, we invite you to come and swim with us there and be reborn. Okay, you're going to find a lot of things on the website. I have a page where I sell spiritual items and products. You can check it out. You see the kind of services I offer. I went into details on the website, and you can register for any of the master classes pertaining to your level of spiritual progression or where you want to be right now. Okay, so apart from that, I wish you a very wonderful day. My book is still here waiting for you. You want to do your spiritual work as well, my number is on the screen. So until then, I'll be seeing you in the next video. So take care and bye. Peace.